Hi guys, it's Michael here with Engadget, and we are here with Chandra from Fusion Garage, and
Hi.
he is going to walk us around the Grid 10 tablet from Fusion. So take it away, Chandra.
So you basically, to unlock the device, the innovation starts with the first screen. I can just sign in to unlock the device. That gets me to the home grid, which is like an endless space where you can throw your different apps. And if you look at the background, there's a perspective movement behind with the date and time following the movement. You have clusters that you can collapse and you can expand. And again, this is what we call motion picture class animations. You can see the flip in and flip out. If I want to basically change my background, I just tap on that, change background. I can just apply the change. If I wanted to edit the grid, that will allow me to move apps from out of a cluster and be by itself. And if I wanted to add stuff with that, I just drag that, and that helps me create a cluster. I can name it anything I want. Let's just call it fun. Say done, and that gets you a new cluster. If I apply the change, you basically have a new cluster created. You have a grid map that shows you exactly where you are in the device. I can pan around the grid by just moving around the grid map, or I can just tap where I want to get to, and that brings me to a certain spot of the grid. Or I can just pan around with my fingers. So if you get a media, if you click on music, for example, you have your music collection. I can scroll in a 3D fashion. You can see the volume control is pretty intuitive. Go back to home, just move down to the top of the screen.
And it keeps playing.
And I can pan it on the grid. I can just tap the play button. If you do that, if I get to my videos, for example, again, I can see my entire collection. And when I scroll, you get the 3D tilt as well. It's really smooth. And the letters get you to where you want to get to very quickly.
Okay.
So maybe you can watch Tron Legacy. You get into the detail view, your posters are right there. It keeps changing, and you can see it's animated as well. Or I can swipe through the posters like that as well. I can share, say it on Twitter. That basically gives me share and Twitter message. I'm going to cancel that, and I'm going to play the video. And you realize that as I play the video, you see the video controls there. And you can see it, you tap, it goes away, tap, it comes back again. It's pretty intuitive. I want to skip the movie.
And the video is running really smoothly too.
Yeah. So you can see the controls are really different, but they are pretty intuitive. I'm not even having the tablet facing me. So if I stop that, I go back to home, I'll be able to pick that up from the phone and continue from exactly the same spot.
Okay. We can go in. Okay.
So I'm going to click on the browser, and that brings you what we call the chromeless browsing experience. And you can see the scroll is really smooth. It's 60 frames per second. And if I want to highlight the text and see some intelligence, I can do that as well. You can see when I highlight and zoom in, it really zooms in very smoothly. There's no redrawing at all. So let's move that. Let me highlight that. See how it highlights? And you can see it's done in our own style as well. And I get an icon that I tap on that brings up the wheel. And you see the wheel starts populating different options based on the intelligence. So you have things like videos, because I own the movie. When I click on videos, it will bring me to my video player. Or I could do other stuff like, watch trailers or buy digital media. So in this case, I'm going to buy digital media. I'll just do that again, sorry. So let me just choose buy digital media. And that will bring in a second screen that allows it to expand.
And these two screens are independent of each other. It's essentially like two browser windows.
Yeah, so you can just see how you can zoom in, how you can zoom out, and how you can zoom in, and how you can zoom out here as well. So it's pretty cool.
Yes. Very cool.
And go back to home. If you want to see heartbeat, just do that.
And heartbeat is just your everything notifications.
Yeah, you can see, like, this
one
intelligent stuff
place.
right there. You have all your different apps right here, your notifications right here, and then you have event information right here, and anything associated with the event information like traffic, intelligent stuff that you need to know, like, is that a nice restaurant around the place, all of that will appear around this area.
Okay.
If I want to switch back to, let's say, the Amazon App Store, just click on that, and that brings up the Amazon App Store. If I want to go back, just do a back gesture, that brings me back. Do that again, it brings me back. If you want to see calendar, for example, pretty cool looking cam.
It is.
So you can see your today view, your day view, your week view, and your month view. So your day view actually gives you a very different kind of view if you have information. So you actually link all the information right there for you. And if you have things like, location and all that stuff, the maps will all show up right here.
Oh, just right in the bottom right hand corner.
As well, yeah.
So if I've got an appointment today somewhere, then the map to wherever my appointment is populates.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Let's do that. That basically gets you back to home. A very slick looking phone as well. It's an all-screen design. There's only the power and the volume buttons. And if I just switch that on, again, I will sign in the same fashion. Signs me in. And you notice how I have the same clusters here. If I want to change the background, I can just change my background.
So it works
and
exactly
you can see
the
the
same
word syncing.
way. Yeah.
It's syncing from the home grid. So what happened there was it basically is trying to sync with what I already have on the other device. So yeah, again the same cluster. I can move it around, and if I wanted to basically tap that, I can see stuff. Let's see video here. Again, it doesn't blindly follow the UI from the tablet. It adapts it a little bit to the
smaller
screen. That's right. And then you can scroll. Let's get to Tron Legacy. Again, the same kind of detail view and stuff. So I can go to share. I can share the same way. Click on play. You have a session start for this video. Do you want to continue? So I say yes. And let me just do that.
Yeah,
Remember, this
picks up
exactly
right where the tablet left off.
Exactly.
That's
right.
really cool.
Exact spot.
Yeah.
Just tap that and you can see that. It's very usable. The phone is not even facing me, but I can move the control very easily.
Very cool. Well, excellent. Thank you very much for the tour, Chandra.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And that's the Grid 4 phone and the Grid 10 tablet.
That's right.
Thanks, guys.